Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Wednesday, June 14, 202, and giving you our team and total picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and to push the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also check out our Patreon if you want access to our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. You will find the link to our Patreon in the description and comments section below. Washington Nationals vs Houston Astros. I think the Washington Nationals will cover the spread of plus 1.5 against the Houston Astros. I do not think the Nationals will win outright, but I think the game will be close and the Nationals will keep it within a run. Neither team's offense has been particularly good this season. The Astros have scored more runs, but the Nationals have a slightly better batting average and on-base percentage. Both teams have good starting pitchers in Josiah Gray and Framber Valdez, which should keep the score low and limit the separation between the two teams. I am also taking the under in this game. The total is set at 7.5 runs, and I do not think either team will be able to score that many runs. Both teams have struggled to score runs this season, and both starting pitchers are capable of keeping the opposing offense in check. Josiah Gray has been a revelation for the Nationals this season. After several years as a top prospect, Gray has finally put it all together and is pitching like an ace. Framber Valdez is also having a great season. He is one of the most consistent pitchers in baseball, and he has been a key part of the Astros' success. I think this game will be a pitcher's duel, and I do not think either team will be able to score enough runs to win outright. I am taking the Nationals to cover the spread and the under. Cincinnati Reds vs Kansas City Royals, Reds to win and the under. The Royals are in a slump and have only won once in the past month. The Reds, on the other hand, are on a roll and have won 7 of their last 9 games. I think the Reds will win this game and the under will hit. The Royals have also been struggling at home, hitting just .237 at Kauffman Stadium. The under is 4-1 in the Reds' last 5 games, after scoring 5 runs or more in their previous game. The under is also 6-1 in the Royals' last 7 interleague games against a right-handed starter. I think the Reds will be able to shut down the Royals' struggling offense, and the Royals will not be able to score enough runs to win the game. I'm taking the Reds to win and the under 7.5 runs. Philadelphia Phillies vs Arizona Diamondbacks. The Arizona Diamondbacks are the better team in this matchup. They have been playing better baseball lately, and they have the advantage of playing at home. The Phillies have been struggling on the road, and they have not been able to score runs consistently. I am taking the Diamondbacks to win outright. I am also taking the over 8.5 runs. Both teams have been hitting the ball well lately, and I think they will be able to score runs in this game. Cleveland Guardians vs San Diego Padres. The Cleveland Guardians and the San Diego Padres are both struggling offensively this season. The Padres have a more talented lineup on paper, but they have not been able to produce runs consistently. The Guardians have been even worse offensively, and they are one of the worst teams in baseball in terms of runs scored, hits, and home runs. Aaron Civale has been the better starting pitcher in this matchup. He has a 2-1 record with a 2.31 ERA and a 1.07 WHIP in 4 starts this season. Michael Wacha has been good this season, but he has not been as good as Civale. Wacha has a 3-1 record with a 2.95 ERA and a 1.17 WHIP in 5 starts this season. I think the Guardians will win this game on the road. I am also taking the under 8.5 runs. Both teams have struggled offensively this season, and I do not think they will be able to score enough runs to reach the over. Miami Marlins vs Seattle Mariners. Yuri Perez will get the nod on Wednesday night. Perez was outstanding in his previous start, limiting the White Sox to only 1 run in 5 innings, leading to a no decision in a game the Marlins lost. The rookie is one of the top pitching prospects in baseball and has shown why, allowing 0 or 1 run in 3 consecutive outings, and has registered a 2.17 ERA and a 1.21 WHIP, accompanied by a 3-1 record in 29 innings pitched on the season. The Fish are proving they are for real. They have won 3 consecutive series after winning 2 of 3 to the White Sox this weekend. They limited the White Sox to just 10 runs. The Fish are in the midst of a 9-game road trek. They stand at 8-2 in their last 10 bouts. Jazz Chisholm Jr. is on the Illinois. The Miami Marlins are proving they are the real deal. Miami has won 7 of their last 10 games, including a series win against the White Sox last weekend. The Mariners have not been playing to their potential and have only won 4 of their last 10 games. Furthermore, Marlins starter Yuri Perez is one of the top pitching prospects in the major leagues and has shut down some outstanding lineups recently. The rookie has only conceded 4 runs in his last 4 outings spanning 19.1 innings. He posted 5 shutout innings against the Angels in that span. Also, while Luis Castillo is having a marvelous season, Seattle has lost in 6 of his last 8 starts. Luis Castillo will make the start to conclude the series. Castillo wasn't at his best in his previous outing, squandering 5 runs on 6 hits in 6 innings against the Angels, and was charged with the loss. The Mariners' ace has been excellent, allowing 0 or 1 run in 3 of his last 4 performances, and has yielded a stifling 2.70 ERA and a 0.99 whip, complemented by a 4.4 record in 76.2 innings. Castillo conceded 3 runs in 7 innings against the Marlins last season and has a 2.08 ERA and a 5.0 record in 43.1 career innings. Seattle is having a disappointing season after making the playoffs last year. They have not been able to stay above the .500 mark. They dropped 2 of 3 road bouts to the Angels last weekend, allowing 16 runs. The bats have not been able to click and have recorded a poor .694 team ops. Tampa Bay Rays vs Oakland Athletics. Tampa Bay has been dominant against Oakland in recent years, winning 6 out of the last 7 games and outscoring them by an average of 3 runs per game. Oakland has been struggling on both offense and defense this season, ranking near the bottom of the league in runs scored, batting average, and ERA. Tampa Bay, on the other hand, has been one of the best teams in baseball, ranking in the top 5 in runs scored, ERA, and batting average. I think Tampa Bay will win this game comfortably and the over will hit. Tampa Bay has a strong offense that should be able to take advantage of Oakland's struggling pitching staff. Oakland has also been struggling to score runs, so I think this game will be high scoring. Chicago White Sox vs Los Angeles Dodgers. The White Sox are having a season to forget and could be staring at a difficult trade deadline unless they turn things around. Mike Clevinger has shown flashes with a 35.8 hard hit rate but has struggled on the season, allowing 27 runs in 58 innings pitched. Additionally, with a .435 expected opponent slugging percentage, an 18.9 strikeout percentage, and a 4.73 expected ERA, opponents are making hard contact and putting together strong plate appearances against Clevinger to easily drive in runs. The Dodgers are having a great season and hope to retake first place in the division in the upcoming games. Clayton Kershaw is a future Hall of Famer and is putting together another remarkable season, allowing only 28 runs in 76.1 innings pitched while tossing 93 strikeouts. Moreover, with a .228 expected opponent batting average, a 30.3 strikeout percentage, and a 3.38 expected ERA, opponents are making minimal contact and struggling to put the ball in play against Kershaw and struggling to drive in runs as a result. The White Sox are hoping that Clevinger can build off 2 strong starts and help them pull off the upset. The problem is that Kershaw is putting together a remarkable season and the Dodgers look to control this game from the first pitch. The Dodgers, who average 5.56 runs per game, should drive in runs at will with Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, and the rest of the lineup making hard contact and powering the ball against Mike Clevinger and the rest of the White Sox pitchers to easily plate base runners. The Dodgers should limit the White Sox lineup, which is only scoring 4.16 runs per game, with Clayton Kershaw pitching multiple strong innings to allow the bullpen to close out the game with a comfortable lead. The Dodgers should win the game and cover the spread with a dominant win at home. Our team pick is Dodgers minus 1.5 runs. Clayton Kershaw is having a remarkable season on the mound, and both starting pitchers look to step up and control this game. The White Sox should limit the Dodgers lineup with Mike Clevinger, who has only allowed 3 runs in the last 2 starts, pitching multiple strong innings with minimal contact. The Dodgers should eliminate and potentially shut out the White Sox, who have only scored 7 runs in the last 3 games, with Clayton Kershaw building off of 2 starts where he only allowed 2 runs and pitching multiple scoreless innings with little to no contact and plenty of strikeouts. The under should cover in a low-scoring game with both pitchers stepping up. Take the under on 8.5 runs.